Hello there, I'm Jo and I thought I'd do a quick video to introduce myself to you in case you're wondering what I'm like and whether or not you would feel comfortable coming to see me to talk about whatever your needs are. So what I thought I'd do in a very quick introduction is to tell you about how counselling can really change lives, and I'm going to use the example of myself because I think I can't help people unless I've been on the journey myself, and I'd like to describe where I used to be and how counselling has helped me, and I hope that that might help you and help you perhaps feel hopeful that something can happen that will make a difference to your life. So if I go back, if I rewind to several years ago before I really started on counselling, I used to feel very guilty. I used to feel that I was worthless. I used to feel so low about myself, and sometimes I used to fantasize about self-harming, just as in a sense to gain a sense of release, because I felt so bad about myself. I wanted to punish myself, really. And I used to be really overwhelmed. Although I was quite good at what I did, I was never really able to accept any compliments. I was never able to understand that what I did was any good. And if people would try and give me compliments, I just think that they were being nice. I wouldn't take it in. I wouldn't think that they were talking about me. I thought they were just saying it because they were nice people. So I used to keep away from me any positive feedback. I was also finding it very difficult to say no, and so that meant that I was forever feeling very overwhelmed and constantly chasing my tail. And part of the result of all of that was I used to get quite angry as well and seem to fly off the handle about something that was quite small. But the reason for that was that I was carrying so many other things as well, that the smallest thing could just set me off because I felt so stressed all the time. What I used to do as well was I'd compare my life and I'd compare myself with other people and think that they were so much better than me. And I'd try to make my life measure up to what other people thought. I'd basically look to other people to give me a sense of me being good. But then if they did think I was good, I'd reject it anyway. So I wasn't really in a very good place. And I used to be very anxious as well because, I needed to be perfect. I needed to show everybody that I was okay. But underneath, I didn't feel okay at all. I felt very down. And when I had counselling, it really helped me a lot. I was able to talk about the things that had troubled me really since I'd been very young, and I was able to spend time talking to the counsellor and telling her all about the way I felt, and began to understand that I needed to change the way I thought about myself. And as that happened, what I found was that as I felt better about myself, it actually had a really good knock-on effect on my relationships as well. And my relationships began to improve too. And I feel much more relaxed about myself. I recognise that I don't need to be perfect. When people tell me I'm doing something well, I'm able to receive that feedback because I know it's true. But also as well, I'm able to recognise that I don't have to be perfect and that sometimes I make mistakes, and I'm able to look at those mistakes, and whilst sometimes they do cause me pain, I'm able to understand that that's okay and that sometimes I am going to make mistakes and I'm only human. So I've got a much greater sense of purpose. I feel a lot happier now. And that's really how I feel that counselling can help you. And if you'd like to come and talk to me, what I would say is that having been in that place, I would never judge anybody for the place that they're in. And I'm really here just to help you on your journey. And if you feel that you warm to me, then possibly I've got something that I can give to you. And most of all, I can listen and I can help you to work out how to improve things in your life. So if you'd like to see me, I can be fairly flexible. I do have evening and daytime appointments. Just please contact me via one of the links that you see on the page. You can click through and email me, or you can phone me, you can leave me a message. And if you want to know any more about me, I have 2 Facebook pages. One's called Talk to Joe, and you can put in the search box in Facebook, if you put fb.me/talk to Joe Hughes, and that's a number 2. That'll get you to that page. If you're a mum, a parent, and you identify with needing help with parenting and being overwhelmed, you can find me at the Good Enough Mum business page, and that is fb.me/Good Enough Mums. I look forward to hearing from you, and please feel free to look at my stuff on Facebook, and you can get to know me a bit better there as well. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.